harder for them than what they faced in Egypt. And that is why God hardened the heart of Pharaoh, because if they would have faced worse things, if they would have faced bad things in Egypt, they would literally be so eager to go and find something better. It's like being comfortable in your situation. When you're so comfortable in your oppression, when you're so comfortable in the situation you're in, you would not find any means of, you would not have anything in your mind of, I want to be freed. Freedom is not in your mind because you're so comfortable in your sin. You're so comfortable in your death. You're so comfortable in your oppression. Freedom will not be in your mind because you are now used to it. And so once they were out, because God now freed them by the grace of God through Moses and Aaron, once they were now out, they saw that, oh my gosh, I was comfortable. Why did you even bring me out? Why did you even bring me out? Now imagine if God hadn't hardened the heart of Pharaoh to make that thing, make the situation worse for them when Moses came. They would have probably said, nah, I was living my best life in Egypt. Why you bring me out? I was living my best life in the world. Why'd you bring me out? Because a lot of times we see it as, following God is a lot of struggle. It's a lot of bad. It's a lot of this and that. It comes with a lot of hate, I would say, because you lose friends, you lose this, you lose that. But at the same time, there's joy in the walk. There's joy in the going. There's joy in the presence. There's joy where we're going to. When you get there, there's joy. Presence of God is full. There's fullness of joy in the presence of God. So there's joy there, but as you're going, it may seem like hard. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. You were walking through that valley. You fear no evil. Yes, obviously, if you're going to fear evil, that means that the evil has come. But even though the evil comes, you do not fear it. You are not scared. You keep going. You don't look back. No turning back. Because they were looking back like, nah, my life in the past was better. I was making cheddar. I was making money. I was that girl. I was it, period. Point blank. I was it. But now you're no longer it because you're now in Christ. You are now a child of God. Christ lives in you and not you that lives. But in the world, you were living, but not for Christ. You were living for yourself. But now that they are now freed and going to the promised land, they're like, oh, nah, I was doing better. So thank God, God hardened the heart of Pharaoh for them to kind of see the harshness that Pharaoh would have given them regardless of whether they stayed there or not. He would have given them harshness. He did not like them, not one bit. So God hardening his heart was literally a blessing for them to see that this man, he don't like y'all. So I wait on